Hey guys, I'm Dr. Sakira and I just want to talk to you guys about the Crisis to Cash Flow Challenge. A lot of business owners know they have problems but don't know what the problem is. So they run around working on a bunch of problems that are not the root cause. And when you don't work on the root cause, you don't get the solution that you're looking for. It's like treating the symptom but not the disease. I want to tell you guys about one of my clients, David, who owns a manufacturing company. Now, David produces custom packaging for retail brands. And while his company is profitable, last year they made $10 million, he found that he was always dealing with the same operational issue. He had production delays, material shortages, and quality control problems. And no matter how many times he tried to fix it, the problem kept resurfacing. Root cause, remember that? Symptom versus disease. So Davis realized that he was in crisis, but he didn't know what the crisis was. Because he was applying a short-term solution to a long-term problem. And he was solving or trying to solve a reoccurring problem, but he wasn't getting to the root of the problem. Because every time there was a production issue, he did a quick fix instead of addressing the root cause. And as a result of that, the same issues kept coming up, they kept plaguing him, and it was costing him time. You know that's a limited resource. Money, that's an unlimited resource, but it's unlimited unless you don't have it, and then it's limited. And client relationships. So the impact on his business is production delays, increased costs, and client dissatisfaction. Do y'all see a consistent pattern across all of these crises? Clients dissatisfaction. The client's going to be mad if y'all don't start fixing these problems. So he took the Crisis to Cash Flow Challenge, right? He joined what I call the CEO mastermind situation. And he began to analyze the root cause. Remember we talked about the issue processing methodology? In our CEO mastermind, we do issue processing. And what we ask you to do as a CEO is tell us what you think the problem is. Why is it an issue? Why is it important? When we asked David why these problems were important to him, he said, because my clients are dissatisfied. And when my clients are dissatisfied, they're going to stop buying from us. And because they stop buying from us, I don't have any income. And because I don't have income, I can't pay my employees. And ultimately, I can't take care of my family. So what did we find out? We found out that the production problems were that they were making way too many products ahead of time that were not the ones that were going to be needed for the production of the highest selling products. What does that mean? So they were focusing on producing so that they could, quote unquote, have inventory. But the problem was the inventory that they were maintaining was not of the products that was selling. So his system of measuring what was selling was not being transferred to the production team so that they knew what to actually produce. By figuring out what were their highest selling items and what did they need to have on hand to do just-in-time production, they had to adjust all of the manufacturing processes so that they could be more efficient. But it improved their efficiency by 30%. And guess what that means? A faster turnaround. Because instead of producing things that weren't selling, they were producing the parts for the products that were selling. So when a product sold, they were able to quickly get it to the client. And the faster you get it to the client, the quicker they can use it up, which means the quicker they can buy some more. Number two, they were able to manage their quality. Consistent quality control increased by 40% because they weren't using or trying to use parts that didn't really fit to try to deliver a product, as opposed to producing the product that went with the part that the client bought. And the best part was, David's no longer in firefighting mode. He's not running around putting out fires because his team is producing to order and not holding inventory that doesn't sell. And he gets to focus on growing the business as opposed to putting out fires. David said, I was stuck in a cycle of fixing the same problem over and over again. I was so busy fixing the problem that I didn't have time to figure out where the problem was coming from. After joining the mastermind with Dr. Sakira, I realized that I needed to dig deeper and find a permanent solution. Now our production process is more efficient, our clients are happier, and I get to focus on growing my business instead of putting out fires. If you are stuck in putting out fires instead of growing your business, you're probably in crisis. Click the link. Isn't it time? Aren't you tired of being a firefighter? You don't have to be a firefighter. You can be a gardener or a farmer. And the only way you'll get to do that is click the link below. I'm Dr. Sakira. I'm here to help you grow your business. I'm here to help you move from crisis to cash flow so that you can pivot to profit. All you have to do is be intentional about it. I'll see you on the other side of change.